Hi, and welcome to Ask Frank once again. Today's question comes from Anonymous. And Anonymous is asking, Frank, will I still suffer when I get to the other side? Is that a human emotion from biology? Well, Mr. Anonymous, here's my answer. Yes, you will still suffer because you're still going to be yourself. You're not going to become anything other than yourself. So if you have a physical pain, for instance, that physical pain is going to be gone. But if you are submerged into the self-pity of that painful physical body, you're still going to carry those scars with you. Like, for example, like science says that even if you lost a limb, you're still going to have a memory of that pain. You're still going to have it because not only it manifests in physical, but also in the spiritual sense of an emotion. We are a thought. We are an infinite thought, inspired through divinity, but manifested in individuality. So if today you're suffering, let's say an emotional suffering, you're going to take it with you. And it is going to be up to you to work with that emotion, even in the other side. The suffering, the emotion does not come from the biological senses, but from the interpretation that you give to those. Let me give you an example, a very, very simple example. After my car accident in 1979, one of the many physical damage that I endured was broken pelvic bone. And that created in my life a series of painful lower back sciatica pain that I had to endure throughout my lifetime since I was in the early 20s. By the time I was 40, I was already on painkiller medication, suffering from lower back pain for so many years. Until one time I met this person who taught me how to do muscle stretching and exercises to strengthen those muscles that were damaged because that physical ailment that I have been going through for so many years. Thanks to those stretchings and exercising, I have been out of pain medication, but not from pain. However, the stage of mind that I am today allow me to understand that physical pain is just a warning to be cautious about my movement, but not to take it as a suffering, not to take it as a ailment, not to take it as a disadvantage, but to take it as a form of life. I have seen many people living life in wheelchairs, having a better understanding of life than many people that can run every day. So an emotional pain and a biological pain is something that it is in your mind, and you work with it and you make the best out of it. When it comes to the other side, I wish I could have a lot of time to give you a lot of anecdotes of what I've learned from the past. But then again, if you follow me and if you go through my webpage and follow my work, you'll come across that. But one thing I learned: when you go to the other side, you're still gonna be yourself. So my best advice to you is for you to start learning now to change your state of mind, to become a better person, to think differently, to take life as it is. Learn from those experiences, embrace them, so the suffering will eventually go away once you understand how life works. It's just a matter of understanding how it all works. It is a state of mind, and yes, you're gonna take it with you. So I ask you now, when the time comes, which side of the fence do you want to be in? And that's a question for everybody else. When the time comes, which side of the fence do you want to be in? You see, it's a matter of choice. It's how you choose to live life. It's how you choose what emotions you want to take with you and what emotions you want to leave behind. Take the wisdom, learn from those experiences, but leave the experience behind. Don't take it with you. Don't waste your time. Use your energy for better things. Think positively. Think of the best of the best of the best in every situation. Because at the end of the day, it is your experience and your experience alone, nobody else's. So what experience do you want to bring to your life? That's a question that you have to ask yourself. And I hope that I answered that question clearly enough. So if you feel like asking more questions or anybody else want to ask Frank, log on to my website, ask your questions, and I will certainly answer those questions if I see fit and appropriately, of course, to this subject. This is Frank Valentin for Searching Truth. Until then.